Now, this is the interesting thing. Okay, if you're going to Walmart and spending money, and Walmart is looking at them, and look how much $1 billion company they are, $200 billion. Why don't you do that with whatever you want to do? So I'm saying all that to say this. Just getting your credit restored is excellent. But now once you have a high credit score, now what?
What do you do with it?
Now what? Because there are so many companies out there, they can restore your credit, they can raise it up, this and that. And then they're through with you. Now once you get back in debt or whatever you do, you go out buy a bunch of cars and lose your job and everything goes back down, now what? You got to go back to them. But what we want to do is take you up from that level, from here, personal credit, to business credit. That's the next level. Now see, you have so many people, they're really not even thinking about a business. So you know what? They're not even thinking about business credit. But if I can introduce you to this and say, okay, now let's get you here first. Now once we got you here, now let's start thinking about a business. Because jobs are not just being outsourced, they're being eliminated. You know, you can take Walmart for an example. They put in all these self-checkouts. They put in 6 in most stores? That eliminated so many jobs because you had people working 8-hour shifts, so that's at least 3 people for one. So you got 6, that's 18 people. Because that self-checkout don't get sick, it don't miscount money. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about it. You just have one person there watching all 6 of them. And guess what? Good to go. So that's eliminating jobs. So we're not just talking to people that want to start a business, want to be an entrepreneur. But if you pay attention to where everything's going, you need to start thinking about that. You know, but if you're just on a job and you want to move up, well, you still need to come over here. You still need that. Because if you're on that job for 10 years and you lose it, now you got this stability. So you went out and bought this house, bought this car. When you lose a job, the bank don't say, okay, don't worry about those payments. We know you lost your job. Don't worry about that. No, we want our money. Oh, you lost your job. We're sorry to hear that. When are you going to send the payment? Did you just hear me? I just lost my job. Oh, yeah, we understand that. So what day should we expect it? The day I find a job, I'll call. And that's what you go through. But see, once you have this taken care of over here, guess what? You got money saved now. Exactly. Now you leveraging yourself, basically. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having to go to the title pawn and the advance loan and this and this and this, borrow money, grandmama, granddaddy, I need some help. My whole goal was to stand on my own 2 feet. You see what I'm saying? And that's what you do over here. You see what I'm saying? With your personal credit, you can say, hey, I'll go to the bank and get some money. You see what I'm saying? 5, 10 grand to hold me over until I can, you know what I'm saying, get caught up. So I won't get put out, the kids won't get put out. You see what I'm saying? And that's mostly why I teach entrepreneurship. Get your own. That's what my grandparents always told me. They always had their own business. Get your own. And if you don't have this, which they kept excellent credit, personal credit up to par, it's going to be very difficult to do it. Not saying you can't. You can, but now you just got to go and save it. You got to go in your pocket. My grandfather always told me I'd rather use somebody else's money rather than use my own. And this is what we're going to be talking about when we're talking about financial services. And not just that, but also the mindset of what you need to have in order to get it and keep it. Because it's easy to get it. It's easy. There's plenty of places that you can do that you can go to. But our goal is to get you to get it, and then now how do I keep it, and then also get business credit. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't know, if you have personal credit that's excellent, you can get 1 car. If you have excellent business credit, you can get 10. A lot of people don't know that. Because I used to talk to people about it. You know what, man, you can? Yeah. Now, that's triggering them to thinking about, okay, a business. Because see, I got to get you thinking about a business before I get you thinking about business credit. You know what I'm saying? Now, what you have to figure out is, what type of business? Well, what I tell people is you got to find your why. That's it. And this all starts the chain reaction of, now I need to get my credit straight. That's what that does. Because let me tell you something, we're doing credit restoration or whatever, but we're not limited to that, especially me. I'm never limited to that. But you want to know that there is a genesis you need to think about. And so what you need to start doing is asking yourself these questions. What do I want to do? What would I want to do? Do I want to stay on this job from now on? I'm going to tell you something that's super powerful. A lot of people don't know this. Just all this research I do. You know the average person at Walmart makes $70 a day? $70 a day. You know Walmart makes $91 million a day? It's crazy.